Could be too late. Give it about R1. Who we got here? Phoenix girl. Hey, how you doing, my lady? I'm trying to see. I can't. Yeah, how you doing tonight? I'm waiting for some other people to come on here. I'm not gonna be in here too long, but wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. That's all right. They fell asleep, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm telling you what I'm fixing to do, and I'm making a video, y'all. I think it's gonna be very interesting in for all of you. You know, y'all. Let me give a few more minutes. See if we get some people on here. Wake up, everybody. It's a Saturday night, and my toes are feeling right. Just got out of the shower and I feel real clean. God has been good to us, y'all. Anyway, you know, I don't know that many more. And one's enough. You and me and you. Hey, y'all. Me and my R, we got 3 here. Y'all, I got something I need to tell you, all of you. I'm fixing to post a video, and I'm trying to get many people on here I can. But on the video, you know, y'all, we've been fishing a creek back from the Cape Fear, and it's in Brunswick County. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. We've had some major 5 different things happening in that creek, y'all. I've just been going back through my live videos. And on my live videos, I really don't do a whole lot with them. It just goes straight into YouTube. But y'all, we have had some really spooky things to happen back on this creek. Daytime and nighttime. And what I've done, y'all, I'm going back and I'm cutting these sections out of all these scary moments that we've had back there. We've had things scream out that just make the cold chills run all over you. We had some, y'all, you think I'm picking with you? We was back there, there's 2 creeks that splits up. One goes to the right, one goes to the left. Well, we took a canoe in there. My son's canoe. Me and Eric did. Eric, he's an ambulance driver back home in Lexington. He come down. But y'all, we went up in that stream. And I don't know what the deal is, but all I know is that I'm very sensitive when it comes to the spirit. I don't know why. My daddy had it. I got it. I have no idea. I just feel things when things ain't right. And this is on video, y'all. I'm not making this stuff up. It's on video. I know a bunch of people coming and going, but that's all right. This is on video. This was filmed live. There's no editing on this right here. This is clips coming out of a live video. Y'all, we're up on a creek. And we're sitting there. And I have this strange feeling that something ain't right around there. You watch the video coming up. I said, Eric, something ain't right here. I don't know. I feel like something's watching us. I said, something just ain't right here. And I said, I think we need to go. I said, let's get out of here. So me and Eric, as I said, Eric, pull the anchor. You can fix up as we're going, but I don't want to be here. I said, when I come to a place that I feel something not right, I said, I want to leave that place. And I said, right now, I want to leave this place right now. So anyway, y'all, we go down. Now, this on video, y'all. You'll be able to hear everything. We go down. We go around the corner and go down about 100 yards or further. Get away from that spot. We're sitting there. Y'all, there's an island up there in this swamp. And there's trees up there 4 or 5 foot across the stump. I'm talking trees that's 300 to 400 years old. And you know what else is up there? You ever seen an Indian marked tree? Where an Indian has bent a tree over and cut it and planted another one, and there's one standing up and one going this way. Anybody ever seen that before? Think about that, y'all. Look, everybody's gone. That's all right. But anyway, y'all, I'm talking to myself now. Okay, I got 2 back. Anyway, y'all, if you just got here, I don't know. But I'm doing a video of some spooky things that's happened up in this creek. Jer-bear's fixing to post it. It might be in the next couple of days. I've been working on it for 2 days. What I'm doing is that I got to pull my live videos off of YouTube, go in, find out the areas that was a little bit on the crazy side, and I cut it out. Give me some thumbs up, y'all. I am talking to you. Anyway, y'all, I cut it out and I'm making one video. And I'm going to tell you something. This is me in it and this is other people in it that I'm fishing with. But y'all, this is a very interesting thing. But getting back to this, y'all, I don't know if you was here when I told you. If there's a place where hey Philip, how you doing, buddy? Where something don't feel right, y'all, I'm telling you, if I tell you let's leave, you better leave, because something ain't right there, y'all. So anyway, we're sitting there, and if you watch the video, I'm watching myself. I'm looking around like it's like I'm feeling something inside. And I said, Eric, something ain't right here. I feel like they were being watched. So anyway, get back to it. We pull the anchors and we're in a canoe. We go back down. And about 100 yards, we get away from that spot. We're sitting there. And we're anchored again. And we hear something come out of those woods on that island and hits the water. And I said, Eric, I said, you hear it? He said, yes, I did. What's the video, y'all, coming up? Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, y'all, there's one area there. Now, I don't know what's in there, but I'm going to tell you this right here. If you watch the video, whenever we have some kind of an encounter, something messes with our audio. Right before, y'all, we had just got the canoe in there. This is on video. We're sitting there. And all at once, as I'm watching the video, something disturbs the video. And about 2 or 3 seconds, something drags underneath the boat. We're sitting there. Something hits underneath the boat. You can feel it dragging. And I said, Eric, you hear that? He said, hear what? I said, man, you better get off that phone and start listening. I said, something just dragged underneath this boat. And y'all, I don't know what it was. Could have been a cat, but I'm telling you, this is more than just nature. It is. Because I had something come out of those woods the other day, and it ran past me, and I never seen a thing. And getting back to the Indians, y'all, the Indians marked those trails with those trees. They'd bend one over, and they would cut it and plant another tree, and it would grow straight up. And they'd keep that thing bent until it stayed like that. And that's how it grew. That's how it grew for many, many years without growing big, because it what's the word, honey? It altered its growth when it's bent like that. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Watch this video. I'm waiting for it to get this copied out, because I've got so much videos on my laptop that, excuse me, that I feel like that my computer's slowing down. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting this here printed, and then once I do that, I've got that, and then I'm going to erase all those ones that I downloaded. Then I'm going to download some more. I never realized how much crazy stuff was happening. Y'all, we sat in there, me, Jeremy, and Phil, and something upstream hisses out with a strange sound. Strange enough that when my wife, my daughter beside of me, they didn't even know I was going to do it, and all at once they both looked like, what was that? And I'm like, honey, that's what cried out last night at that creek. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. This ain't on film. But I was walking out of that creek one night by myself, about an hour after dark. It was a night that I saw a moth. And I'm going to tell you something. My wife says it's a moth. Biggest moth I've ever seen. But I'm going to tell you something, y'all. And I'm going to find this, and I'm going to put it on there too. But this moth flew by me, and it was probably 10, 12 inches wide. That high, or 10, 12 inches high. I never seen it. And by the light and stuff, it reflected as white, almost like silver. But the thing of it is, y'all, is that it came through and it done some zigzagging and everything, and went right past me and went up. Now, I never saw it when it came through. I'd have never known. Hey, Jamie, I would have never known that this thing had come through unless I went back and looked at my video. But y'all, let me tell you something, y'all. You think I'm picking with you. But this thing, I followed it because I had my GoPro on this here. The GoPro 10 is filming this. So I followed it up to the sky. Y'all, it went out about 100 yards and it turned up. And there's some trees up above my head, and I couldn't see it. It got behind it. But y'all, once it went past those trees, y'all, that thing shot off like a cannon. If it is a moth, it's the fastest moth I ever seen. Now they say a moth can go up to 40 miles an hour. It's pretty cool in it because of the span of its wings. But they said only in the wind. The wind carries it. But moving from 0 to 40, they'd have to get into, y'all, this thing was going slow, and all at once, this booger shot like a cannon, straight in the sky, just gone. And I thought, and then actually my daughter Sissy, she was sitting there watching it, and she's like, what was that? I said, that was that moth. That thing shot up in the air like it was going somewhere in outer space. just straight up. But on my GoPro, it can only go so high. But y'all, that thing come through. It came out of the woods, on, and it went around. It was looking. It got behind me. It hovered. It came around. It had legs about 5, 6 inches long. That came down and done a T across it. More or less, you would think it was a little ship that would land down on it. I mean, just that's the way it looked. Like I said, y'all, I'm fixing to do a video. I'm doing clips of things that we have experienced back there, and I never knew how many crazy things back there was happening until now. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I am Jer-bear's Outdoor Adventures on YouTube. I am a man after God's heart. But I tell you this right here, I will not go back there in the dark by myself. Something ain't right back there, y'all. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's an Indian burial ground on that island. I don't know if that was a ritual. But all I know is we went up through there and those trees was up against where the marsh grass is. Those trees was bent over, one going straight up. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a firm believer that you don't mess with the dead. So I'd recommend not going up there at nighttime at all. People do what they want to do. But I'm going to tell you something. There's a spirit world out there, ain't it, honey? Just as real it is us living here. We think that we are all the world. We ain't a drop in the bucket, y'all. This world is so unreal. We don't realize what we can't see. I believe that if we could see all the wars that's going on in this life and in the other life, and the battles between good and evil. Y'all, I believe with all my heart, they are battles every day, fighting between good and bad. I do. I just believe if we could only see what the Lord is doing for us, it's unreal. Because y'all, this is the problem that we have right now. And it was the greatest gift that God ever gave any of us. And it's called free will. God loves us so much that He'll follow us into the worst place and rescue us. That's how much He loves you. He will not go against your will, because that is His gift. He gave free will to all of us. But y'all, I just want to introduce myself. Jer-bear's Outdoor Adventures. Help me subscribe to my channel. Y'all, I'm fixing to a video that as I'm watching it, it's really got me. It's like, what in the world? I'm thinking, did we experience all this stuff? But y'all see, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jer-bear. Jer-bear has spent most of his life in the woods at nighttime. It sounds sort of spooky, don't it? Well, let me tell you, we fished all night long back home catfishing. I always had 4 or 5 guys with us. We coon hunted. Most of the time it was me and my brother Ken. Deer hunting. We'd be walking back in the woods and we'd split up, but we'd walk 200 or 300 yards, just us. Got a gun in our hand. Let me tell you something, y'all. I walked in a bar patch the other day, and one of those big old round ones, the vine thorns, it's got the blars all over it. Oh my God. It cut my leg about 8 or 10 inches, y'all. You stay away from those things. A lot of you not. A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. You know how it is. You have pure silver ammo for... My glasses ain't that good, y'all. Vapor deer? I have no idea what that means. But y'all, I'm telling you right here, we can sit there and we can make up all kinds of things. But when you're out there and you're filming live, you ain't making it up. You're just living it. And that's messed up. I'm telling you. That's some messed up. My wife gave me a look. Is that a bad look or a good look? You need to stop. Yeah, I think she wants me to get off, y'all. You know what they say, y'all? Y'all listen to me. War Eagle baby. War Eagle baby. Y'all, never forget this. You think I'm telling you Jesus loves you. I'll tell you that. But never forget this. If mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Isn't that right, honey? So y'all want to get off. It's late. But give me about a day and I'll have this video up. I'm going to go back through and make sure I get everything in. Right now I got like maybe 4 or 5 experiences back there. But I believe there's more than that. I know there's one time there's something screamed. And I was back all by myself. Oh, yeah. Check this out. This is messed up. I'm back there all by myself, right? And it's about, I say 4:30. Sun's going down, getting a little later. And I just hooked. I'll try my best. I really don't know. Y'all just subscribe to me and hit the bell. It'll pop up. But anyway, y'all, I hooked a 23-inch red drum. Now you talking about a fight. That booger peeled flying down that creek. Unreal. Somebody says, hello, y'all. Anyway, let me get back to it, y'all. I'm sitting there on a hook at that drum. And, you know, when I'm out there, I'm all by myself, y'all. Nobody else talking to, I'm talking to the camera, right? And I'm having a blast because this fish is peeling some line. And I get him in. I get him up on the bank. I stand up because I have to get on my knees because the water's so far down to net him. I've got like a 6 or 7 foot handle. So anyway, y'all, when I get up, there's one of the most nastiest smells I could smell coming across the marsh grass. Now it's on my side. Don't get me wrong. But it's like there's a bunch of marsh grass that goes back to the left. And I'm sitting there and then I'm going to pull this out because I'm going to look on the camera. I want to make sure there ain't nothing over I can see something watching me. Because y'all, this thing stunk so bad. It smelled like a rotten dead dog. So y'all, I'm sitting there and I'm like, what is this smell? And it was coming from those woods. And I'm like, man, something stinks bad. That's no video. And hold on, I'm trying to think. Oh, that's TikTok. So anyway, y'all, this thing, it starts walking away. It came, it was watching me. But the reason I knew it was walking away, because the smell started getting less and less and less. It was getting further and further away. Whatever this thing was, y'all, it stunk. It stunk bad. Y'all, I do believe with all my heart, there's things out there that we don't understand. Some people says that they spotted Bigfoot. I don't know. I can't question anybody. But all I know is that there's things out there that we cannot explain. And I got some on this video. Honey, I'm buttering it up, baby. But it's true. This is true.
I think you like to hear yourself talk.
Huh?
I think you like to hear yourself talk.
I can't hear myself talk. That's the problem. When I'm talking low, I can't hardly hear to it. My wife says she thinks I like to hear myself talk. Well, that's all right. Well, y'all, I say God bless you. Have a good night. And be looking for this video to come out. Subscribe to me and follow me. And I'll be doing a lot more live videos on fishing, but not too many at nighttime unless a bunch of people's with me. Because I'm going to tell you something. If something walks out of those woods and it ain't human, God help us. You talking about 911, I got friends, they going to be calling like crazy. Fish on, y'all. Jesus loves you. I'll let you go. Let your light shine. It says, meow for me, king. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.